BLOCKHEAD cryptocurrency news.
CryptoSlo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Yes, it is time for Blockhead again. It's Sunday, and as I promised, I will deliver this week's cryptocurrency news. Today, actually, there is so much news that it's kind of hard to fit it all into a reasonable session, but I'll do my best. So let's start with coin market cap. We're sitting at 134 billion dollars. Bitcoin dominance at 51.6. This is a very key value to watch on alts because typically when BTC dominance dips below 50%, that's when we see a lot of altcoin runs. ETH 136, not really much there. XRP 31 cents, not really doing much. The big surprise is Litecoin. This has kind of been on its own little separate path, still holding very solidly at 56.91, around $57. Like I said, this it's looking pretty good. I'd owned some Litecoin back during the run, and it's definitely capable of getting up there. So that is CoinMarketCap. Let's get into the next bit of news. Tron mainnet accounts exceed 2 million. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but it just seemed like a month or two ago that we had 1 million accounts. I mean, Tron is just exploding. The price hasn't really reflected that, but one thing's for sure, the usage and number of transactions being completed on the Tron network is massive. And with the new Tether TRC20 coin coming, it could be TRXT or D, I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to see some very interesting things on the Tron system and ecosystem for the dApps. A lot of it is being driven by the dApp market. Obviously, if you don't know about dApps, you've been living under a rock because there's a lot of exciting things going on. So check out that mainnet or download the Google Chrome Tron Link browser extension and get started with Tron. Which brings me to a great little article I found. What is Tron? What is TRX? So this is a compiled 2019 What is Tron wiki guide. It's very, very cool. It has everything you ever wanted to know about Tron in these links, and you just follow it, and you can get up to speed very quickly. What is Tron? But, this is great, great, great information that's been compiled to you if you're new to the Tron system and community. So, which brings us to some other exciting news. There's talk about adding anonymous technology to Tron. Tron's ZK snarks. So think about it. Tron is heavily traded in massive amount of transactions, and it could be anonymous, just like Verge, Monero. So this is very, very cool that they're talking about this, and we'll see where that goes. How should I store my Bitcoin? This is a great thing to revisit because we have all kinds of new people coming into crypto all the time. And, honestly, if you look at a lot of these situations, people got wrecked when a lot of these exchanges happened. Look at the Canadian exchange that just happened. That guy, it was found that those accounts were drained last April. It had nothing to do with this guy dying and the magic keys being lost. The guy had drained the freaking accounts. So, this is a good article for you if you've got some Bitcoin on Coinbase or Binance, that you should not store all your Bitcoin in one place. And think about some cold storage, which means that it's not connected to the internet in any way, and you have your private keys and nobody can take your Bitcoin. So good little reminder for those who've been in it or new people on storing your Bitcoin, which leads us to the Nano X. So this is very cool. I had gotten an original ledger, and honestly, I was very disappointed with it. It was super hard to use, very complicated to set up, no phone integration, and to my dismay, you could only store, basically you have to download the wallet for any coin, specific coin that you want to store in your ledger. Well, it hardly had any memory, and you only could get like 4 or 5 coins on the ledger. In my opinion, it was kind of stupid. I mean, if you only wanted to store just Bitcoin, I guess it was alright. But the new Nano X, what makes it so cool, Bluetooth technology, increased memory. You can store like 100 different wallets on there. And it talks to your phone, which is nice because now you can interface with your phone instead of those stupid little buttons trying to figure everything out. So if you haven't already gotten pre-ordered a Nano X, I got a link down below. Get yourself a Nano X. This is a fantastic place to store Bitcoin and any other things that you want to hold long term. Fantastic on the blockchain with your private keys. Monero. So if you did not know, recently people have noticed that the mining outputs on Genesis mining have been decreasing rapidly. Well, today we had a big Monero upgrade, and XMR improved ASIC resistance, privacy, and securities. So once again, they have updated the they have updated Monero because the stupid ASICs keep attacking this coin. And I definitely think that this is what has been holding this coin down, is the ASICs keep attacking it. But for GPU miners, this is good news because once again, you should be in decent profit again. I still have my Genesis mining contract. They extended it for next year, but it had significantly lost value. In the last month, it popped way back up. It was doing really well, and then it went back down because the ASICs came back. So check it out, Monero upgrade today. So this is good news for people that have contracts in their GPU mining. Engine coin. Oh, so if you missed the pump on this baby blew up. It was sitting around 10 cents for, let's see. Let's look at the long 1 month. Okay, so 5 cents, trading sideways, 3 cents. Wow, it was down there. 2 cents. Bam! So, what is Engine? Engine is this, it's a tradable token for game assets, basically. I thought it's confusing because there's Engine hardware that is in the Samsung S10 phone, which drives the new S10, to store Bitcoin and stuff. So, but be careful on this one. I personally would look for a retracement back down to, well, it's already broken the 50-day. So I'm thinking about 0.135, about 13 cents ish. Before you consider buying back in. But I mean, it's definitely, you can see it's down below the trend line. It's probably a little oversold, but I still think it's going to keep retracing. So I'm actually going to do a video on that one. Let's see on my YouTube video ideas. No. Oh yeah, engine video ideas. So yeah, I guess there's a blog and a couple other things that tells what Engine does, and it is actually being employed in about 10 different games. I'll have a list of those games, and this basically makes it so that users can move their game assets in and out, trade, etc., etc. But now it's not like it's on Fortnite or anything. So I don't know if this is just hype and pump, but it definitely seems like a pretty cool, legit project to check out. But not at 18 cents. Not when it was traded this low forever, and then all of a sudden it just sky pumped. So yeah, maybe pick up a little bit of this if it retraces down. So, which actually, before I move on, I can talk about Raven a little bit. Raven had that massive pump, and we've been following it. I know I did that video. Will the Raven pump last? So as you can see, let's look at this in sats. Okay, 708. Okay, as you can see, we had this massive pump, and that's what I said in this video, that it is unsustainable fundamentally for Raven to stay up here at that 1,000 sats point. I'm not saying that Raven won't be over 1,000 sats. It's a fantastic project, and I love Raven. It's just that you can't have a parabolic move like this without a retracement. And if you sold at the top and you're like, oh, I sold my Raven, no problem. You can see the support line here on the 50-day. And let's see. Let's add. So do a 13 and 34. Okay, so you can. Oh, this thing is driving me nuts. Come on. Didn't stick. Well, it just doesn't want to change on me. There we go. Okay, 1334. So you can see it's well above, but it's broke through the 13, and now it's headed down to the 34. So if it breaks this 34, you definitely are going to see this go much lower. But I sold my coins around 630. I'll probably buy back at around 450 to 500. That's where I'm assuming this is going to go. Like I said, Raven is a fantastic project, but there are 7 million coins every single day. And if you look at the Raven difficulty, Raven stats, oh, it's down, huh? Not sure what's going on, but I know difficulty skyrocketed on Raven. But once again, you have miners, the miners pressure, lots of pressure from the miners, and you can see when this goes red, it goes down. So basically, everybody FOMO'd in. This is not as high as last time. Well, that was the beginning. Everybody FOMO'd in, it skyrocketed parabolic, and this is, like I said, Raven's a great project. Just buy back in once it goes back down. So, anyways, Starbucks wants customers to buy coffee with Bitcoin. So, we've had a lot of talk about this. First, it was third party, and Starbucks said they weren't going to do it, and they're going to come out with a Starbucks coin. Accepting Bitcoin means a mountain of paperwork. So, this is so huge. Like, if Starbucks would take Bitcoin, oh man, just the network effect and adoption effect, it would just be massive. But getting into it, you can see that there's a lot of tax stuff and things going on with this, even if they were using the Lightning Network. And so we're still staying tuned on this. But I think 2019, once again, is going to be a massive year of adoption for Bitcoin. Actually, I read an article the other day that was saying that there was only 0.003 Bitcoin for everyone on the planet or something. So definitely interesting article. 4 crypto tax tricks from Deloitte that will maximize your tax return. So if you don't know what Deloitte is an accounting firm that specializes in corporate taxes and probably high-end people taxes. So crypto tax trick number 1, using the highest cost basis. Duh. Crypto 2, wash sales are legal. You sell it and then you buy it. Crypto trick number 3, airdrops and chain splits can be helpful or not. And crypto number 4, lost coins may be a theft loss. So this is a very cool article, and I've talked about this before. If you're not maximizing paper losses on crypto, get with the program, talk to an experienced tax attorney if you don't know the game. But especially here, the wash sale, that's a big one. So like, let's say that you had a very big losing coin, you can sell it and buy it right back. It's a wash sale, but you can take the loss on paper, but you still own your coins. So this is the type of things that you need to be aware of to maximize your gains. Because I tell you what, when the coins go up, the IRS is going to come looking for you. When they're going down, take the paper losses, but keep your coins. So check out this article. on crypto tax tricks from Deloitte. Moving on to the dApps. So a little Tron news. So on dApp Radar, looking at new dApps today. We had quite a few. We had Tron Orca, which is another pyramidal type one and an ROI. I'm definitely not getting into that. A bit BTT4D wasn't much interesting, but any things that are interesting on here, I really didn't see much. Couple weird ones and magic button. You push the button and then the next person pays more for the button. So Lotto, once again for new dApps, looking for things that are verified. One new dApp on Tron that I was very interested in was the one called Bankroll. Now this is a cool one. It's supposed to go live tonight at 5 o'clock, and I will get my affiliate link down there. I might throw a little into this. But what makes Bankroll different than the other ROIs is that it will have anti-whale technology, meaning depending on how many funds are in the ROI fund will depend on how much your ROI percentage is. So if you deposit too much, your ROI will actually be less, and the system will warn you of that. So as the pot grows, you can put in larger things. So basically, it keeps whales from coming in and cleaning out the fund. So because the whales may be in it just to withdraw, straight withdrawal, and not reinvest and grow. So I'll have that link up hopefully later tonight. Bankroll, a new ROI game, a little different than others. I've yet to see if it's going to be verified. So I know I had actually gotten on the Telegram and looked to see if it was verified. So Bank Teller, nice channel. Oh yeah, he's telling me nice channel. Okay, so anyways, but where was it? Bankroll. Oh yeah, Bank Teller. So does this go live tonight? Yeah. So I'm not sure. Oh yeah, 5 p.m. Yep. Seven hours, 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. But anyways, like I said, I'll have a link down there if you want to get into this. But this one's cool because it's going to allow the pot to grow a little more organically. And let's see, is it verified? Yeah, he didn't answer. So I'll try to post an update on that when I find out if it is verified or not. And Ante news. So Ante's hanging in there at around 33. We had a dip. Wish I could have got that at 27. That's below mining costs. Remember, people that are freaking out about Ante going down, it's still around 32 to mine. And we are still parabolically on an uptrend. So hold your ante strong. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. There's people that are day trading it. I know the divs on TB on TronBet were a little low last night, but this is long term. Just wait until poker comes out and all this other stuff, and see if these guys deliver. But verified is a meme. Ha! So the owner of this site, Bank Teller, says verified is a meme. Is your iPhone software verified? Oh jeez. He didn't turn it. He didn't put it in there. So anyways, I don't know. Approach that one with caution, but check it out. Throw a couple hundred in there. Got got the link down below. You know, get a little ROI from that. But anyways, this is CryptoSlo. Hope you liked today's Sunday Blockhead news, and have a great day. This is CryptoSlo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.